Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at another figure from the Vintage Collection Wave 9. This time around it's a repack figure. This is one that I already have, but luckily enough I was able to pick up a second version because I really want to keep this one carded. The figure that I'm going to give you a look at today has been released on a Revenge of the Jedi cardback variant, and the figure itself is this guy. This is the B-Wing pilot, or Keyan Farlander, as he's labelled on the box. When I say this is a repacked figure, I mean this is a repacked figure from years gone by. This guy was actually first made available in the very first Rebel Pilot Evolution pack back in 2008. So he hasn't seen a release for quite some time, and it's nice to get this dude on a vintage card back. But as I said, I had no need to pick up another one to open because I already have him from the Evolutions pack. So before we start talking about the figure and his rather peculiar looking helmet, we are indeed going to take a look at the packaging that he comes in. Once again, as I said, have kept this one carded and he looks absolutely awesome. Once again, you've got that Revenge of the Jedi card logo variant at the top. Obviously, some of the figures from the Comic-Con exclusive Death Star set are making their way out to retail, and I think the B-Wing pilot, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Admiral Akbar and a couple of others are available on Revenge card backs. Once again, because this is a European figure, it does have the rather large black multi-language sticker on the back. Not ideal for carded collectors, but I don't particularly fancy peeling it off because by doing that, they come off pretty easily, but the card can bend a little bit, and this one's in pretty pristine condition aside from the fact that it's not unpunched, so I really don't want to do anything like that to compromise it, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Obviously on the front there's the name tag, B-Wing pilot, or Keyan Farlander in brackets. You've got an image of the B-Wing on the card, and the figure, of course, inside the packaging. Now, the figure I'm showing you loose is the figure from the Evolutions pack, and he's only ever so slightly different to the one that's in the packaging. You'll notice that the straps around the legs are a different colour, but other than that, completely the same figure. The straps on this figure's leg are a nice bright white, whereas these ones are just off white ever so slightly. But other than that, they are the same figure. So as I said, I've only picked this one up for the card and novelty, but it does look great on the packaging. It'll be being hung up amongst my many other vintage collection figures. So there's the packaging for the B-Wing pilot. Now onto the figure itself. As I said, quite a peculiar looking helmet. Not a massive fan of that. I don't think it looks quite right. Looks a little bit silly, but obviously it doesn't look like a B-Wing pilot without it. It just looks like a regular old character. Pretty cool looking facial sculpt there. I do believe that Keyan Farlander not only appeared in Return of the Jedi for a split second, perhaps, not really sure, but I do know that he was part of a Star Wars video game in the 90s. Can't remember what that game was, so once again, if you do know, feel free to leave a comment in the comments section of the video. But apparently it played quite a key role in that game. But there you go, does look good without the helmet. With it he still looks equally as cool, but as I said, it's just a very weird looking helmet. Obviously they've got all the communications devices built into that. Got all the harnesses and pipes attached as well, as you can see. Very nice chest plate, nicely sculpted and detailed, and he also comes with a pretty cool looking, very retro looking laser pistol. In terms of articulation, he has a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel forearms, a ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ankles, and overall he's a very good figure. If you are looking to pick up the current Target exclusive in the US, B-Wing Fighter, this is obviously the perfect figure to fly that, and it's a very nice upgrade of the original vintage B-Wing pilot that was released in 1983. Obviously, if the the lovely big black sticker wasn't on the back of the packaging here, you'd be able to see the original one. Maybe at a later date I'll try and remove that and give you a look at it in a future review, but yeah, oh well, stupid European laws. But there you go anyway, that is the B-Wing pilot from the Vintage Collection. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Very cool figure, go out and get one. Cheers for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.